Hey there, guys. It's ASMR time here, and yeah, sorry, it's been a while. It's been more than a week, I think now, and I've been trying to make a video, but my neighbor's AC unit was too loud for them, and the mic picked it up. So I don't even have a special mic. It's just my iPod here that I record with. But yeah. Let's get into the first person I want to talk about today. Is where is he? Deadpool. I can't believe Deadpool doesn't get a whole page for himself. Anyways, so let's read his stats and stuff. First appearance was New Mutants number 98, February 1991. Real name, Wade Wilson. Occupation, mercenary. Base, mobile. Height, 6 feet 2 inches. Weight, 210 pounds. Brown, eyes brown, hair none. Special abilities, advanced healing abilities, and an expert marksman and hand-to-hand combat. Uses teleportation device to travel instantly from one place to another. When Wade Wilson was diagnosed with cancer, he allowed the scientists of Weapon X to try to cure him by attempting to recreate Wolverine's healing ability. The cure worked, but Wilson's skin has left a mangled mess, and Weapon X placed him in a prison lab as a failure. After escaping, Deadpool began his career as a mercenary, battling Cable and X-Force among others. During the secret invasion, he figured out how to kill Veranke. Let's see who Veranke is. I don't know what that person looks like. Nothing. Sorry about that. Sorry. So yeah, there's no Veranke in there, but Norman Osborn stole the information and used it to make himself a hero. Okay, so that was Deadpool. I can't wait for the movie. It comes out in February 2016. Next person I want to talk about is over here. Nightcrawler. He was one of my favorites as a kid. Although Nightcrawler looks like a demon, he is actually a deeply religious Catholic who studied for the priesthood. Real name, Kurt Wagner. Occupation, adventurer. Base, the Xavier Institute, Salem Center, and New York State. Height, 5 feet 9 inches. Weight, 195. Eyes yellow, no visible pupils. Eyes, yeah, I already did that. Hair indigo. First appearance, Giant Size X-Men #1, May 1975. Kurt Wagner is the son of Azazel. Azazel is an awesome, cool looking mutant, and is one of my favorite names. A mutant who resembles a demon and the shape-shifting mutant Mystique. Yeah, that's his mom, Mystique, and his dad, Azazel. When Kurt was born in Bavaria, Mystique posed as an ordinary human and married a German baron. Eric Wagner, the local populace, was horrified by newborn Kurt's demonic appearance. He had pointed ears and 3 fingers on each hand, 2 toes on each foot, and a tail. Pursued by a mob, Mystique threw the infant down a waterfall. Yeah, people thought that comic books were light for kids. That's pretty dark. Nightcrawler appears out of nowhere in a puff of smoke. Yeah, that's the reason he's like one of my favorites. He was, I don't know, the teleportation thing was just too cool, and yeah. So we just saw Nightcrawler. Right, mutant power to teleport himself, his clothing, and a limited amount of additional mass by traveling through another dimension. When he teleports, part of the atmospheres of that dimension escapes onto Earth, accompanied by a BAM. A BAMF? What does that say? Sorry, I can't really see. By a BAMF sound. And the smell of brimstone. That's cool. Here's Azazel. He was in the Avengers First Class. Really cool. Special powers and abilities. The full extent of his power is unknown. Can teleport himself, take on a human form, and mentally influence his offspring. Oh, so he can control Nightcrawler. That's cool. Sorry about that. I want to get this done as soon as possible because it looks like the mowing lawn person around here is gonna cut the lawn. Okay, next person. Who's next? Wait, let me read just one more thing about Nightcrawler here. Nightcrawler briefly used an image inducer to make himself look like a normal person. Well, they all used to do that around their necks. They put this thing around their necks to look normal. Alright, I'll continue this. Okay, no, it went away. I can't think of the name. It's from the X-Men. I'll just go to the X's and search up X-Men. Come on, where is he? Cyclops. That's the guy. Forgot his name there for a second. There he is, Cyclops. Okay, let's talk about him. Real name, Scott Summers. Occupation, adventurer, student, and radio announcer. I did not know that about him. Base, Xavier Institute, Westchester County, New York State. X Factor headquarters in New York City. Height 6 feet 3 inches, weight 175. Eyes black, red when his optic power is active, hair brown. First appearance, X-Men #1, September 1963. Cyclops has the mutant ability to project ruby-colored beams of concussive force from his eyes. Cyclops cells constantly absorb sunlight, and he uses that solar energy to create openings from another universe. Whoa, in front of his eyes, and the beams fire from these breaches due to a childhood trauma. Cyclops' optic beam is always on. The only way to block it is by closing his eyes or wearing a special visor or glasses. Cyclops' optic blasts are powerful enough to punch holes through a mountain. See, I actually wanted a movie just for himself. It's there's enough there for there to be a movie just about him. He's just so cool, in my opinion. Anyways, ruby quartz color shields optic blast, which he is unable to turn off due to his childhood brain injury. So he's not an actual mutant, is he? Because you're supposed to be born with it, not just, you don't get to, because then Daredevil would be a mutant, and a bunch of other people would be mutants. Anyways, deadly solar energy continually crackles forth from his eyes of Cyclops, controlled only by his visor. Target practice Cyclops hones his skills by practicing pinpoint control using targets flying through the air. Cyclops roars with anguish as he holds the dead body of the beloved Jean Grey in his arms. Yeah. I didn't like that story, the love triangle between her, Cyclops, and Wolverine. Anyways, when Professor X set up his school for gifted youngsters, the first mutant he asked to join was Scott Summers. He joined the Professor's team, the X-Men, adopting the codename Cyclops. Cyclops proved Professor X's most trusted X-Men, and quickly became the team's deputy leader and master strategist, displaying great tactical abilities. Yeah, that's pretty much all I want to read there. Who else should I read about? Yeah, I wish people would comment more and tell me who you guys want to see. Let's see who is cool. There's a few people I know from the animation. I never like Kingpin. And there's Jubilee. Check it out. Rick Jones. Now let's talk about Iron Man. Alright. Real name: Anthony Stark. Occupation: businessman, philanthropist, hero, and leader of the Avengers. Base: Stark Tower and Avengers Tower. Manhattan, New York. Height: 6 feet 1 inches. In real life, Robert Downey Jr. is actually short, so he wears heels, heeled shoes to stand beside what's his name, Captain America guy. To stand beside him, he wears these shoes to make him look taller. It's pretty funny. prodigious inventiveness and business acumen standard. Iron Man armor provides superhuman strength and durability, jet boot-powered flight, repulsor beams in gauntlets and chest-armored unibeam armors. Underlayer is now incorporated into Stark's body, letting him control Iron Man. Allies and foes: the Avengers, James Rhodes, War Machine, Shield, Virginia Potts, Bethany Cabe, and Edwin Jarvis. Foes: Obadiah Stane, Justin Hammer, Madame Mask, Thaddeus Man, Spymaster, and the Mandarin. So, Iron Man, corporate mascot, bodyguard, or armored superhero. Initially a defender of Stark Industries, gradually Iron Man began to serve the generic public. Like his father before him, Tony Stark was cursed by the demon drink. With Iron Man labeled a murderer and his company under siege, Tony was driven to the bottle. In the House of M universe, Tony Stark is a competitor in Sapien Deathmatch, a televised gladiator contest. There he competes against other armored humans. That's cool. Although sometimes at odds with his fellow Avengers, Tony Stark remains one of the team's most constant members while his money keeps the team afloat. It is as Iron Man that he really leaves his mark. And these are all his ex-girlfriends. He actually went out with Black Widow. I didn't know that. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. Billionaire, industrialist, and philanthropist Tony Stark is perhaps the most influential superpowered individual on the planet, while Professor X has the respect of the Earth's mutant community. Stark's work as Iron Man, his long-term membership of the Avengers, and position as head of Stark International arguably gives him even wider authority. Although a long-term member of the Avengers, Tony's decision has brought him into direct conflict with his teammates as well as with the U.S. government. Heroes Donald Blake, Eric Masterson, and Jake Olsen. Occupation literally God of Thunder. That is awesome. Base Asgard. Height 6 feet 6 inches. Weight 640 pounds. Why is he so heavy? The armor. Why is he so heavy? He's 640 pounds. Eyes blue, hair blonde. First appearance, Journey into Mystery, Volume 1. Number 83, August 1962. Powers. Enhanced strength. Near invulnerability. Longevity. And vast magical abilities provided by the Odin Force. Wields the unbreakable hammer of Mjolnir, which can open interdimensional portals, permit flight, channel storms, and fire energy blast. Allies the Avengers, Beta Ray Thor, Sif, Warriors 3, Foes, Loki, Surfer the Surtur, the Enchantress, the Absorbing Man. This is Beta Ray Thor. He gains the ability of Thor by being able to pick up the hammer. It's a pretty cool story. Thor was the god of thunder, the beloved champion of Asgard, and a figure of worship among the ancient Norse. He loved his people so much that he triggered their destruction in the end of battle Ragnarok. Finally breaking a repeating cycle of futility, Thor was born to Odin, the ruler, sky father of Asgard, and Gaia, the mother goddess of Earth, a place known to the Asgardian as Midgard. Thor could transport himself to Midgard via Asgard Rainbow Bridge, or by using the power of his hammer Mjolnir. The Rainbow Bridge is the stupidest thing ever. Anyways, originally Thor transformed from Donald Blake to the Thunder God by striking a simple wooden staff on the ground. That's dumb. I like it like this. It's better. Ragnarok is the next Thor movie coming out. I don't want to read that. It's gonna ruin the story. As one of the core members of the Avengers, Thor defeated the robot Ultron and crushed countless other threats to humanity. Thor and Thunderstrike unite their mystical hammers to unleash even greater power. Thor, who considered Eric Masterson one of the most noble mortals he had ever encountered, greatly mourned his death. Oh, that sucks. A second incarnation of the Thunder God appeared. When Thor merged his spirit with Earth architect Eric Masterson, Thor entered temporary exile for apparently killing Loki, and Masterson carried on, posing as Thor while wielding the hammer of Mjolnir. Masterson later received the identity of Thunderstrike before perishing in battle against the Egyptian god Seth and overcoming a curse laid upon Masterson by the weapon of Blood Axe. Thor subsequently assumed the civilian identity of dead EMS worker Jake Olsen, though he soon gave this up and led a resurrection He's pretty cool. I didn't like him at first, but he's actually a pretty cool character. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if anything bothered you, I'm sorry. Comment down below who you want me to read about next. This pretty much has every character of the Marvel Universe. They are 400 pages, I think. Or close to 400 pages. So, well, no, there is at least 400 pages, but not everything has characters. Anyways, comment, like, and subscribe.